Hey all, myself Dr. Pradeep from B Spine SNS institutions. So in the previous segment, like in the previous video, I was telling about validating a customer or customer requirements, all those things we have been seeing in the previous video. So the last time in the last slide, we can see like a customer, who is our customer and how we are going to validate the customer and about the customer validation cycle too with a small example. Then the about the empathy part, like empathy is the most important part of design thinking methodology, like where um, empathy plays an important role to understand the exact need of a customer. So next today, like what we are going to see is about to define the problem statement. So first I'll clear about what all the 5 different stages of DT, design thinking. The first one is the empathy, the second one is the define, third one is to ideate, the fourth is prototyping, and the fifth one is the test. So first is empathy, as I said before in the previous video, it was like the most important part of any design thinking methodologies. I mean, so we have to understand the exact need of a customer. The next one is after making this empathy part, we have to define the problem statement. What exactly is the problem? What exactly is the problem? So articulate a clear problem statement to outline users' pain point. See, obviously, when a startup or a business, when it comes out, it is going to solve a single man or a community's pain point. So in that way, like we have to define exactly what is the problem statement. So after this, once the problem statement is defined clearly, so we have to create a value proposition why this solution is going to solve that particular problem. If that is not defined properly, obviously the whatever business or startup or product, whatever it has been developed, it has been launched in the market is going to be failed one. So we have to create a value proposition to articulate a unique benefits addressing the user problems for market differentiation. And next one is like we have to identify the key metrics how this solution or the product is aligned with the problem statements to track success. Anybody who is going to do the business is purely for making that business to success. Nobody is like want to do like just like that they come they go. It's not like that. So we have to define, we have to create a value proposition, and we have to identify the key metrics to align the problem statement to track the success ratio of the particular product. So next one is the ideation. So ideation will, it is not like what is an ideation stage? We in the word we can understand we are going to create as many as ideas. So what all will be the ways to create an idea is like we can brainstorm within a team, and from that we'll when we start brainstorming, like we'll get one or two, three, four, it up to 10, 100, thousands of ideas will be there. So from which we can prioritize which will create a great impact, which will create effort, which will be a potential uh, or which can give us a potential impact on the particular problem. Uh, so this brainstorming gives lots of ideas from where like we can prioritize which is needed, which can be used, and from that we can incorporate the feedback from potential customers to idea refinement. So ideation stage is a crucial for generating innovative solutions to the defined problem statement. It involves brainstorming a diverse array of ideas, prioritizing the most viable ones, and continually refining concepts through customer feedback. So idea can be generated. The idea, how we are going to work on the idea, and we are going to collect the feedback. See, again, DT is not a single stage thing. Like it's an iterative process. Till we get the product refined, we will be doing the iteration. In the similar way, in the ideation stage, we have to generate idea. We have to talk to the common public or to the customer to get impacts, to collect feedbacks based on which the idea will be refined and refined and refined till we get a proper defined idea. So in this video, like we have seen like how to define the problem statement. So and where and how to get different ideas for that particular problem statement. Thank you so much.